Hi there, I'm Renee Shepard, and I am the owner, operator of the King's Medieval Fair in Webpool, Oklahoma, November 6th, 7th, and 8th. So one of the aspects of the Medieval Fair that many people don't really get is that most of these shows have been shut down for this entire year. And many of the people who are in my show in particular, because I focus on handcrafted items made by the artisan and local, is that because all of their shows have been shut down, they've had no income for this year. And I realize that money should not be the overriding force, and it's not for me. Okay, remember, I'm not using this as a means of earning a living, or this is a labor of love on my part. But many of my vendors and performers are suffering. While the National Endowment for the Arts and other foundations have given museums money to stay open, they didn't set aside any money for the individual craftspeople who are continuing to keep medieval and folk crafts alive by going to these fairs and selling their goods and wares. There's been nothing for these people, and there's no unemployment for this. This is a hobby for some, but for some of them it's their living. And we've tried to create Facebook pages and websites to put you in contact with these people so that if there's some kind of freaky little thing for your freaky little nephew whose heart just lives in Wonderland and the Hobbits and, you know, wherever else, you're just not going to find these things at Walmart or at the mall or, you know, a lot of these big box commercial stores. You're just not. They've got their merch, granted, and that's fine, but I'm talking about a handmade knife, a new hat, scarves. We have women who knit and crochet these amazing things. So Unusually Knotted is the name of that business, and they just do amazing one-of-a-kind things. Gary Bennett, stonecarver, I own 3 of his pieces because they're magnificent. Not because I was giving charity, but because I wanted his art. I have people who come to the show who do chainmail, leather, stone, oils, cloth. Amazing things that you're just not going to get anywhere else. If you can't come to the show, go through our Facebook page and click on the links for these vendors and see what they have. See if they have things posted for sale. Support your local artisans. Send an emissary with money. Donate. Let us buy some things as prizes for, you know, different competitions. I know that many of you are suffering and you don't have jobs because our businesses have been shut down. God bless you, and I hope that things pick up for you. For those of you that are still buying things for Christmas and birthdays and that kind of thing, please buy from your local artisans. It will keep us in business, and, you know, charity starts at home. I guess the charity really isn't the right word for it. I think that mercy and grace and help starts at home. And these people are your neighbors. Most of them live within 100 miles of here. So if you can, give them a hand. Thank you.
How are all the medical shutdowns affecting the people in the Ren Fair, Med Fair world?
They're in a tough spot. They're essentially the people that do this for a living, that they've chosen for this to be their profession. Their season, their year is canceled, where they had been expecting to go to these festivals and be in front of thousands of people and have thousands of opportunities to sell their wares, and people that were having a good time and relatively carefree, those same people are now scared. not only are they scared, but they're home and they're out of work. They don't have any money. And these kinds of crafts and arts really suffer when circumstances get like they are right now, because people have things that they spend their money on that are needs, and let's face it, I don't need any of this. I don't need it. I want it. But if I have to choose between what I need and what I want, and what I need is to pay my rent, then I'm not going to get me a new sword. Not yet. And these same people, where they had been able to get in front of everybody and be able to sell their wares, now they have got online kind of market setups where they can get some assistance from people that are still employed. Because a lot of these artists, what we run into is, though we do have an art that we're selling, a craft that we're selling, a lot of the time it's us we're selling. We're selling the experience. Hey, don't you like me? Don't you like the hard work that I put in to making this neat product for you? Online, people are not as interested. So a lot of the folks that were doing this either are living real lean and trying to make up the dollars where they can, or they're looking to get into other professions. This might be one of those economic disasters that makes a lot of art just dry up, because musicians that can't get in front of people and play music, what are they going to do? Just a tough situation.